game where you feels like you sort of need an initiator, you need someone who can go in. And Ursa is definitely someone that you can go in, but...
I do like that switch up, though. Just, maybe not tactically, putting Alone on the Sand King, but just the fact that...
Longer trying to get those water runes, but it is going to feel like a little bit of a struggle. But yeah, I think that's top.
Top lane, yeah. A, trapped up inside of the cogs. Tano just gets in onto him.
Arguing that Morbid Max first, and you haven't really been zoned off of the waves. Oh, bottom.
Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Tano, that's a bit too far forward. He is going to get hit up by the Maledict into that stun top lane, whereas Rises... Rises actually, he's looking for a little bit of revenge. He pushes in, but the problem is Cara doesn't have the HP to survive that. The Ursa can't actually get on target.
A little bit, but just chunked by that impetus. It feels like even him, it's really hard for him to walk up. And now
Kingteka's dead.
Yeah.
Taken down there as this turns into a bit of a trade-off. A will be taken down in exchange, but... Ooh. Actually, wait, hold it. Yeah, okay. Not enough actual morphing there from the Morphling. He has 2 points up in the attribute shift, but...
Versus lane and really just sort of ruin their day. And up until you get that Blink Dagger on the Sand King alone is not giving you anything. And actually, too...
Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, yeah, Tano.
Bait out the epicenter beforehand, but this is a completely jacked Clockwerk. And I think bottom, yeah, KXY.
Rise is taken down, KXY rotates in, but yeah, in that middle lane, they're going for it. Cog pushback is there, but the morphing, or the attribute shifting has already come through. The Cogs, though, do push Parker back into both the hookshot and the epi, but it's still not enough. Parker gets away. A will be taken down in exchange, but Tano basically had to sacrifice himself as well. Now Kara's on the run. Can he get himself out? Burrow strike is up in 1 second on the Morphling as he is going to jump forward. They've taken Cara down and Alone.
Go for one of those wild dives.
Alone, though, does have the Blink Dagger, available now as they jump in, but the waveform is going to get Parker away, and now here comes the turn. This is an absolute disaster for Egoboys. They're losing Cara already, but Alone is still able to find one. A will go down. Rises will now join the fight, but there's going to be the Spear. Tano, though, in with the hook shot. That's going to buy a little bit of time for them, but Parker is still not dead, and Alone is actually going to have to fall back. He's going to get hit up by the Shackle, though, into the waveform, and this just goes horribly. Egoboys have to fall back. Rises going to try to get himself out, but there's the arena.
Nice.
Nope. Jumps through it. Nicely done with the Ursa shot.
No, I think they did lose one here. They did lose A. Full mid with the blink reveal.
He's going for it.
Nice.
There it is. Alone. First Blink Dagger play didn't quite work out, but the second time around, he is going to be able to make it happen as Parker will be taken down, and I don't think he's going to survive this. There's no arena. He doesn't even have Spear. He's got no mana to defend himself either, and Tano quick in with the hook into the burrow. And that's going to be Alone picking up another one. 3-1 now for the Sand King. They're starting to get a little bit of speed underneath them. And if you're Infamous, got to be a little bit careful. Timetable has been pushed up a little bit by Infamous, but Tano, looking to fight back there. Able to get in onto A. Nice hookshot play. Maledict is going to do pretty much no damage to him. So that's the kind of play that we need to see more of from Egoboys, and they need to be able to do it consistently. Every single time Tano really has this hookshot online, they should be looking for some sort of easy pickoff like that one, but as of right now, they've got some problems. There it is, Mariano blinking forward. Arena will be dropped into the Spear Stun. Power shot coming through from KXY as well, and that's a pretty straightforward one. Mariano gets the kill. Meanwhile, Alone is channeling the ult. He's going to go in. They've spotted the morph.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, and they ping out the ward immediately. They know exactly what just happened to them. And A, again.
Hello? Witch Doctor is going to wander up there, and he might just be... Yeah, he's straight up dead. Okay. Alone gets the double, but here comes KXY in with the focus fire. So they're going to use A basically as a sacrifice to set up for the kill. Meanwhile, KXY turned around for the Shackle, did hit up the Clockwerk, but that stun almost comes out a little bit too early.
Expend the arena, so now you're going to be able to immediately run at them, and they're going to break on Kingteka again.
For that Viper, he's just straight up dead. KXY not even going to pop the double damage rune as they don't feel that they need the bonus damage, so well, he still holds on to it. He's got his BKB and a double damage rune and the focus fire, so they could realistically look for another target. Mariano may not have the arena, but the Blink Spears play is still there, so there's a situation where if you're Egoboys, you can't necessarily feel safe in this area just yet. As Tano going to get hit up by the Shackle. He's pinned to his own cogs by that Spear Stun from Mariano. They will be able to find the kill, but Alone in the bottom lane got a solo pick kill onto Parker.
But, Tano maybe getting a freebie onto the Witch Doctor.
Yeah, and A will be taken down here. The Mortimer Kisses alone should be enough to bring him down, so Cara will pick up the kill from long range, and Infamous, and now we see a bit of a group up in that middle lane.
And this is exactly what they need to do. Have this really fast decision-making and Rises. He was in on the Mars in the back, and now Michael, I don't know if they're going to be able to catch up to him. They do basically just become the Sand King whenever he can. Tano.
Tano's going to get cut out. Mariano, meanwhile, jumps in with the arena, but at this point, this one's a little too broken up. A and Mariano can't get the kill. They do bring down Tano, but I don't really know about that trade-off. Mariano will fall, but here comes the Morphling. Parker into the fight, looking to take down the Viper. They do have the Maledict on him, so Kingteka will end up falling. Now they got to turn their attention onto Rises. The Shackle, though, will connect.
Nice.
Mortimer Kisses trying to be thrown out defensively here, but I'm not really sure that's going to be enough. They take down A, but the Ursa's still in trouble, and he will be finished off. It's a triple kill for Parker on that Morphling. And can they actually catch up to Alone here? Not really. He's going to blink himself into the river. He's beginning to pivot more towards being a more dedicated damage dealer. We see the MKB being worked on for him, so he's already got 6 kills and 7 assists, really without any sort of major damage outside of the Javelin. That is going to be
Kingteka.
No longer the case, as A does get taken down elsewhere on the map, but if they can trade out for Kingteka, they're going to be more than happy with it, as they will bring down that Viper. So, sort of forced movement here as Cara checking the pit, but, well...
Oh, he got both of them.
Mariano's going to jump in, but he's taking a lot of damage at this point. However, KXY is in with the focus fire. They're trying to take Tano down, but now Alone. Burrow striking his way forward, connecting onto 2. There's no epi to sort of deploy here, though, so at this point his damage kind of limited. As Alone, got to get jumped in on. Nice morph from Parker, turning himself into the SK for the follow-up stun, and Alone will be taken down. That is going to force the retreat from Egoboys. They really can't afford to take this fight, but Tano might be a little bit too far forward right now. He's got to be kind of careful, but yep, A stepping in front of that one. He's going to bite the bullet. He will be taken down. Tano, though, hooks in onto Mariano. They're going to get the Mortimer Kisses in here as well, and this Mars, he's just straight up dead. The Yule Scepter will buy him some time, but he has nowhere left to go, as the arena will be thrown down, but he still falls. Mariano will die, but the Ursa's dead as well. Parker able to get the kill alongside KXY. Actually, Mariano technically gets the credit for it, but either way, Rises down. Alone dead as well, and all of a sudden, way too much pressure onto this Viper to try and carry this fight, and he's not going to be able to do it. He's just getting sort of bounced around here. They'll find 1 kill onto Michael, but they can't really contend with either KXY or Parker, but they are certainly going to try. But now here comes the Morphling back into the fight, trying to dish out the damage, and he is going to be able to get it. Waveform forward will get him the kill. Now he morphs into that Windranger for the Shackle, locking down Cara. Not going to be able to get the kill just yet, though, as the Cookie will stun him up, and oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Cara gets stunned up by his own Cookie, as the Morphling will take him down, and now Tano, he's gonna hook his way out of here, but is this actually enough? I think it is for now. Parker doesn't have the waveform up for a few more seconds, so they will give up on that chase.
You get to stick on top of this.
My god, hey.
Rises.
He just goes straight in onto it. Not going to be able to get much damage in with that Death Ward, but Mariano is able to push in for the arena. Rises, though, has the BKB. That's going to buy him a little bit of time, but at this point, Infamous are bringing reinforcements, and Rises, he's just got to back off, but okay, Tano in with the hookshot, gets the pushback with the cogs, but now the Shackle into the spear will lock that Clockwerk down, and nobody's coming to help him. Tano will fall, but KXY, he's not done. Pushing in, popping the BKB into the focus fire. Rises on the run, but the Bash is even coming through here as well. Into the Shackle, he's gone. Rises will fall Alone, now sort of trapped up inside of that tree line. They're not able to focus in onto him directly, though, and that does mean he can get off the epicenter. That's enough to take down KXY, but Mariano, okay, he's going to drop down the arena, but Rises just pops the BKB. He's going to stick it, going in for Roshan. Can he get it, though? Yes, he can. He will be able to grab the Aegis, even leaps out of the pit. That is a big move for him, but his teammates are still going to pay the price. Cara will be taken down. It looks like the Viper will fall as well. However,
had absolute vision from the Egoboys, so they knew they were safe from the south, but more plays bottom. I think Alone.
Alone. He's. Oh wait, Cheese actually going to save him. Clutch play from the SK. I don't know about that epi. Actually, no, he gets in. The blink into the burrow gets him onto KXY.
Well, this Wind is alive again, and the Wind, she did her job in that previous fight, but just the Cheese and Mariano.
Wow.
And more.
Rises just straight up tears through him. Mariano dead, and KXY still not up for a few more seconds, so Infamous not really able to mount an immediate response, but now we do see the TP coming through. So KXY is here, but they're without Mariano, so a lot of their initiation has been sort of thrown away, but Rises hit up by the Shackle. Can they actually follow that up? No. A will be taken down, but Parker's able to morph himself into the Windranger. Meanwhile, Tano, that's unfortunate, hooks into his teammate, so he's not into the fight, and that is going to cost them. Cara's going to get taken down first. The Viper going to get hit up by back-to-back Shackles. First one pins him to the tree, second one pins him to Tano, as the Clockwerk will be taken down alongside the Viper, and now Parker wants even more. Another Shackle coming in onto the Ursa, into the Death Ward as well. They've burned through the Aegis. Can they get him a second time? Alone, trying to sort of hold out in that tree line. He is going to be forced to sort of back away, though, so Rises really is alone in this fight. He does take down A, but he's not going to be able to get himself out of this one. That TP is not going to be enough. It's even canceled by, I believe, a bounce from the Paralyzing Cast. Actively morphing into KXY's Windranger as they do spot Tano. Okay, what is going on? This fight is so broken up. Really 3 or 4 mini engagements going down as the Viper is going to get isolated further to the west. Mariano and Michael will try to bring him down, but the Force Staff gets him over the wall. But here comes Michael in with the impetus shots. It's a lot of damage into the power shot, and they will somehow snipe him out. Viper dead, and now Tano in some trouble as well. The Shackle doesn't actually latch, but the second Shackle certainly will. And that's Tano dead. Clockwerk taken down, but now the Mortimer Kisses will fly through. Rises trying to get into the fight as well, but the Huel Scepter locks him down into the Spear Stun, so he might want to be a little bit careful. We're going to see him start to fall back, looking to link up with Cara and Alone. KB and look to fall back. Rises even getting in for a little bit of damage there to sort of dissuade KXY from going any further, but now Shackle comes through. Cara locked down. Epicenter, though, from Alone is going to get him onto KXY, and they do find that kill. So the Windranger will be taken down. Cara falls as well, though, but now here comes Parker into the fight. The Sand King doesn't have a whole lot left to work with. He's going to go for the burrow. That does get him over that cliff, but Parker trying to choke. Okay. Didn't get vision. Okay. He saw Alone. Apparently that was not the case, but now Rises may be in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to get pinned to the wall by that spear. Parker, though, really doesn't want to go back in 4 or 5 times now over the last 10 to 15 minutes. So pretty much anyone's game, but now the Viper's in some trouble. Mariano hits him up with the arena into the spear. The impetus shots will come in from Michael, and there's no way Kingteka survives this one, but he is actually making quite a go of it, and another Toxin does drop Mariano Alone up where Tano gets in with the flare for the kill. So Tano, can they actually bring him down? That Force Staff may have actually gotten him slightly more, well, slightly lower, as Michael will bring him down. Tano taken down. Rises, though, in the middle of this fight, but this really is not a great engagement for him. Very low on HP, and Michael creates a separation there with, I believe, the Hurricane Pike, but Rise is somehow still not dead. Parker is actually the one going down. He morphs into the Sand King to get that burrow, and that will get him away.
The wind's up.
And now here comes KXY. He's pissed off. Blink is available for him. Will he be able to jump in onto anyone? They're going to try and go mid. And there it is, the Shackle again. Every time that Shackle is just latching on is Cara.
Everybody else is just sort of playing their own game, whereas Infamous diving in again. Oh,
KXY,
no.
look at that Blink into the Shackle. They've got the Ursa. He's dead. He's going to pop the BKB as well as the Enrage, but it won't be enough. He's still going down as Rises will fall, and now, well, the route is on. They're just going to surge their way forward. They've caught out Alone as well, keeping him locked in place. Another Shackle coming in. The Death Ward will be deployed. Alone is dead, and this is where things are going to really fall apart. Kingteka trying to get himself away, but he's not really going to be able to make it out. Parker picks him up. They bring down Tano as well. The buybacks are just flying out here, but oh god, the Sand King bought back, TP'd in, gets shackled up. He's dead again. It's just not going to happen. He's firing out the Mortimer Kisses, but it's too late. Tier 4 down. Infamous will be able to take this one as the Ancient will fall. And that's going to be it. 2-0 sweep for Infamous. One last kill onto Cara there. Nope, they don't quite get it. But they do manage to get the win.